If you're still doing deals the same way you did in 2023 or 2024, you're going to struggle. The market has shifted again in 2025, and if you don't pivot fast, you're going to get left behind. Interest rates are still high. Buyers are more cautious, and sellers, well, they're more motivated than they have been in years. Listen, this is not a bad thing. That's opportunity. And if you adjust the way you're doing business, you're going to be golden. In this video, I'm breaking down what's different in today's market, the 3 pivots we've made that are actually working, especially for our students, and the exact strategy we're using right now to keep deals moving and profits strong. Ready to get into it? Let's get into it. What's different in 2025? Here's what we're seeing in real time. Interest rates are still high and holding, unfortunately. Days on market for flips are longer and longer. Retail buyers are slower to act and asking for more concessions. And sellers are more flexible, especially tired landlords, probate, and inherited owners. Private lenders are getting tighter. They want safer deals and faster exits. You can't change the market, but you can absolutely change how you operate in it. If you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you'll 10x your chances of winning in this business. And guess what? It's free. Please go subscribe. The 3 pivots you must make. This is where most investors fall behind. They're using last year's tactics in a different market. Here's what's actually working right now in 2025. Pivot 1, from full flips to wholetail and wholesale first. We're still flipping, don't get me wrong, we're still flipping, but not nearly as much. Flip timelines are longer, buyer pools are smaller, and offers, well, they're coming in lower. That's why we've shifted towards wholetails especially, and wholesales first. And let me give you an example of what. All right, we had this property we planned to flip, expecting about a $50K profit, pretty solid for a flip. Instead, we just cleaned it out and listed it as is, and we sold it under 30 days and made close to $90,000. Not only did we almost double what we expected, but we got the money in the door months faster. And that's what I mean by the velocity of money. In this market, cash flow speed matters. And don't forget, retail buyers, well, they're still buying, but they're not chasing top dollar flips anymore. They want more affordable homes they can fix up themselves over time. If the property passes financing and it's livable, you've got yourself a great wholesale candidate. I love wholesales. We do a ton of them. And when we can list early, we use the MLS wholesale strategy and novations to bring in retail or conventional buyers without having to fund the deal ourselves or take the risk of actually taking the property down. Huge in this market. Pivot 2, go deep on distressed leads. Equity-only lists are way less effective. Those sellers are often rate locked and can't afford to downsize. There's no urgency and there's not enough pain. We've gone all in on true distress. This has actually been the same for a couple of years now. Tired landlords, pre-foreclosure, tax delinquent, vacant, code violations, inherited properties, and probate properties. These are the people who need to sell. They must sell. And that's where the motivation is right now. And we're getting in front of them with cold calling, SMS using launch control, JV deals, and relationships with struggling real estate agents who are happy to bring us deals. Because a lot of real estate agents aren't doing a lot of deals right now. Direct mail, well, we've been pulling back on that. Facebook ads, haven't touched them in years. They don't work. It's about speed and volume, especially with cold outreach marketing. And if you're newer, cold outreach marketing works, but it's a numbers game. And you've got to reach out to thousands and thousands and thousands of leads before that first contract comes in the door. And if you're more experienced, well, we're seeing strong results with things like PPC and SEO, but only if you've got a solid follow-up system and the budget to support it. If you don't have some experience, I don't recommend those marketing channels early in your career. Pivot number 3, build a massive cash buyers list, not 10 to 20 names. You've probably heard the advice. Just get 10 to 20 serious buyers and you're set. I disagree strongly. We want a massive cash buyers list because not every buyer wants every deal. And if you can't list the property, you better have a lot of eyeballs on it still, because the more buyers you have equals more offers and more leverage. We text, we email, we call our buyers all the time. We're always building our list, always growing it, because dispo is just as important as acquisitions, and don't believe anything differently. If you want help with this, drop the word deals in the comments below. My team will send you out a private resource we only give to coaching students, but it'll help you find more deals, bigger deals, and get less cancellations in the process. All right. What we're doing right now, here's how this plays out in our business and our coaching clients' businesses. The 90K wholesale I mentioned, that's a deal we just closed earlier this year. We have started doing more joint ventures and doubled our deal flow with doing that, and you should too. Stop with the Facebook ads in the marketplace, and that stuff's crap. Instead, shift to SMS and cold calling. We're closing deals with agent partnerships that would have never happened on our own. It's all about staying lean, fast, and flexible. The 2025 mindset. Listen, guys, this year is all about speed, control, and discipline. Move quickly, track your KPIs weekly, please. Protect your margins. Stay focused on real seller motivation. Don't be emotional about your strategy. Be strategic about your money, because we really want to keep it, right? And because the investors who pivot are the ones who are going to win this year. If you're serious about dialing in your business this year, go grab my free training, the ultimate guide for more deals, bigger deals, and less cancellations. It's 100% free and packed with real-world strategies we use every day inside of our business. And if you missed it, go back and watch my video on building systems and teams, because systems are what make pivots like this possible. This market isn't waiting for anyone. Make the pivot, take massive imperfect action, and go close some deals. I'll see you guys next week.